My wife Molly and I bought this house as well as 5 acres just about 4 years ago. And like most folks, we are not made of money, and so over the last 4 years, we have been working on a budget to fix this place up. And while I just looked back at some old videos and this place has drastically transformed, it feels like we're just spinning our wheels, and I'm sure many of you can relate to this. One of the ways we've been cleaning up our property while also being able to expand and do other projects is by using a sawmill, but unfortunately, our sawmill's been down for like a month now, maybe longer, and I just got word that our new parts are coming in, so we should be able to get back hopefully in the next week or two working on the cabin build and other sawmill related projects. But in the meantime, I have a project that won't cost us a lot of money. It's simple to do, and it's something that we can knock out and will make a big impact here on the property, even if it is just a small area like some of the others. But thank you so much, Thrive Market, for sponsoring this week's video, and I'm gonna take you guys over and show you what we're getting up to. These are the types of areas that we're dealing with on this property all the way front to back. And they don't look super bad from the start, but as you start to dig in, you start to notice that we have big piles of dirt, big limbs, and big sticks. So today, we're gonna be picking a big section of this mess and cleaning it up. So let's get into it. Do you recognize this place anymore?
No, I was just trying to look. Where'd the ditch go?
The ditch is still there, just all the junk's gone.
It's that big?
Yeah, we have about twice as much yard now.
You would never know there was a giant hole there.
I'm actually thinking, once I get all the rest of this done, down the entire length of the ditch here, from the back of the house all the way to the front of the house and wrap around the front up there, all wildflowers.
Yeah.
Just plant as many wildflowers as possible.
Garden here. Well,
what garden? That's the last thing we need is
I know,
something
else.
More high maintenance things.
Throw them out and water them, right?
Hopefully, I think that's right.
Oh my gosh. I got eggs.
How many eggs did we get?
Just 2. But I think they're both laying. I think these are, yeah, I think those are 1 each.
Look there. This tractor really sips the fuel, so you know when it's time to add some more diesel that you've gotten a lot of work done. Alright, we're good to go. Let's get to work. That first section over there is looking phenomenal, but this next section is one that I've been sort of neglecting and not wanting to do for a while because I think there's a lot of stuff mixed in right here, like old pieces of metal, and I think there's even a stump and stuff, so I'm gonna have to be sort of careful getting that stuff out, but let's finally get it done. Well, change of plans. I actually had a friend reach out and said that I could use his dump trailer for the day, which is super generous, and I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that because I have a whole lot of dirt that really needs to be moved, and a dump trailer would make that a whole lot easier instead of going back and forth to this tractor. So let's head over there and get it. Well guys, check it out. Thanks to my buddy Brian, we've got this dump trailer for the next couple of days. So I have one huge task that I'm switching gears on that is gonna be my only priority, and it's something that has been bugging me and Molly for so long. So let's show you what we got going on here. It's this gigantic pile of dirt that is all the topsoil and junk that came off the site for our pole barn. It all got put right here. It's got grass growing on it now, and at the time I had no way to move it anywhere, and I needed to just get it out of the way as quick as possible so we could put this pole barn up. Now it sits here and it looks terrible and has been a pain in my butt for a while. So we're gonna attempt, now that we have a dump trailer, to move as much of this pile, hopefully all of it, to a hole on the front of the property that I would like to fill up. Admittedly, this is a whole lot of trailer for my truck, so we can't fill it up all that much, but we're not going out on the road or anything, and we're just gonna go basically around to the front of the house, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think I got maybe like 12 to 15 scoops in this first load. I tried to keep basically all of it towards the back of the trailer, and it actually didn't even squat my truck that much. It would pull weird if I was going down the highway, but we're not doing that. So I think this is gonna be pretty good. I mean, if I did get 15 in there, it probably takes me every bit of 3 minutes or more, maybe even 5 minutes per scoop to run it up there and back. It probably is 5 minutes. So you do the math. Every one of these trailer loads is saving me a ton of time. All right, here we are in front of the house. We have this big giant ditch right here, and then it gets even lower over here, and this actually holds water when it rains a lot. So I'm gonna be dumping a bunch of this dirt down in this area here, and I almost want to come up into this grass area and fill in around the base of this tree where there's this sort of like big sort of drop off right here, because this area erodes, and I'm kind of concerned about the longevity of this tree eroding around there too. So it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to kind of build this up a little bit. I made a little bit of a mistake there. I should have stopped short of where I'm at now and dumped in that first load sort of towards the beginning of the ditch and then worked my way back, because I ended up having to put the truck into 4-wheel drive to get the trailer to move back forward once it was lifted up. And I don't like hauling heavy in 4-wheel drive. I mean, I know, you know, that's what it's for and you can do that or whatever, but I prefer not to do that if I can help it. So I'm gonna instead work my way backwards. It's probably gonna take longer because I need to get the tractor out here and smooth stuff out. But I think it will be a little bit nicer on my truck. All right, round number 2. And admittedly, guys, I don't have hardly any experience using a dump trailer. So if I'm doing something wrong, just leave a comment down below. And I'm trying to be safe about this, but you know, I'm dumping on a hill right here. And I feel like, I mean, my truck has trailer brakes, so it's not like I'm just relying on the truck's brakes to hold this trailer right now, because I think that would be a problem. But I don't know, would you dump on a hill or an incline like this? Surely people have to do that all the time. I don't know. I actually see what could go wrong here. If you're on a hill like that, you don't have trailer brakes, so the brakes on the trailer are not locked, and then you start lifting this up, and your truck's on a hill, and then it takes the weight off the back tires. You could just start sliding down the hill even with your parking brake on with the truck. So I do have trailer brakes, so I think I'm okay. This pile actually ended up a little bit in the driveway, so I'm gonna get the tractor and we're gonna smooth all that out first. This pile's got a ton of concrete and different junk in it, but I have a use for that. The reason we didn't get a video out last week was because it rained every single day of the week, and not just a little rain, a whole lot of rain and hard rain. In fact, if you look right here at my culvert, there's about a 5-foot deep hole on the other side of that culvert because the rain was there was so much rain and so much rain coming through my little drainage ditch here that it was eroding the entire ditch. In fact, we almost had a full-blown culvert collapse because, as you can see, all the stuff matted down. Water was coming through here, and a big log got, I said a big log, you know, a piece of a log got stuck right here in this culvert, overflowed the road, and even started to erode the road right here that I need to fix as well. But we're gonna dump all that junk right on the other side of that culvert and start filling that hole in. But we're gonna have to do something to help with erosion control in the future. But that was sort of like a once in 3 years type of rain event. So, you know, do what we can do. Guys, that was one of the closer times that I've ever come to flipping the tractor. And thank goodness I had the bucket low enough to catch it. I had been putting the bucket low going down that hill the whole time in case something happened like that, but I just didn't go in just the same way as I did before, and it went off to the side and I barely caught it. I mean, barely caught it. If my bucket had been another foot higher, I probably wouldn't have caught it. Ugh, it might be time for a lunch break, little reset after that, you know?
Ever since having Owen, I have taken a little bit of a step back with helping Dylan with projects and becoming a full-time mom. And with all of that, I have been trying to incorporate us being a little bit more healthier. I have switched all of our nonstick pans with cast iron. I bake bread all the time, and I have been on the hunt to find more healthy options, and Thrive Market has exactly what I've been looking for. I was so excited when Thrive Market reached out, so thank you Thrive Market for sponsoring this video. They have a worry-free grocery shopping experience with savings on every order. I'm so excited. First up, Dylan's obsessed with potato chips, specifically barbecue potato chips. So I got him a little bit more healthier options. I also got organic white rice. Rice is just a staple in our house. We also love tortilla chips here. For the household section, I got toilet bowl cleaner and this rosy all-purpose cleaner. We also got some peanut butter, rice ramen, 2 of those, some banana muffin bread, and we can't forget about the baby. I got these organic Once Upon a Farm puffs and these Serenity chicken and thyme pouches. For me, I got double chocolate snack bites. And because I am still currently breastfeeding, I got non-alcoholic rosé. Thrive Market has affordable, healthy groceries delivered straight to your door, including low sugar and high protein options. You can curate your shopping experience in just a few clicks with over 90 plus diets and values to shop from, including vegan and if you have any allergies. Thrive Market is committed in supporting people and the planet, and they seek out brands and products that follow ethical practices so you can shop with peace of mind. You can get 30% off your first order and a free gift if you join Thrive Market today by using the link in the description or going to thrivemarket.com/woodbrew.
I've lost track of how many loads I've taken over there, but the dump trailer's battery is going dead, so I need to stop and charge it before I get stuck with a load that I can't unload. But I have made a huge dent in this pile. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see on camera like how much dirt there is here and how much I've taken out, but I've taken out quite a bit, and I kind of have this big shoulder here that I haven't taken out, and that's because a lot of it has this junk in it, or at least this front part does. So while I'm waiting for this thing to charge, I'm gonna try to get behind this pile and kind of push this wall in so I can get to it easier and avoid this junk pile, and hopefully this dirt is cleaner than whatever this dirt is. Hopefully I just piled this stuff up here. Hopefully I just piled up the junk over here, but I don't remember, so about to find out. Found this little bitty turtle over there on the other side, sort of in the wood pile, and poor fellow almost got ran over, but I saw him just in time. We're gonna go put him over there in the little ditch area. I think he'll like it over there. Hey, Bubba! Hey, buddy! You want to watch the big truck?
He says truck.
You want to watch the big truck? Yeah? Okay. Is that grass good? Have you tasted some yet?
The drool.
I know. You see yourself? Woo!
Hey, we love the dirt. Keep coming. Stop. Maybe something like that.
You want to push the button? Here you go, push the button. Watch. You ready? Ooh. It's not that impressive. Your toys make cooler noises, don't they?
Say whoa.
You want to press it? Okay, you press it. Good job, buddy. Okay, I'm trying to use his thumb. That's a good job, buddy. Look, here comes the dirt. Uh-oh, we're about out of battery, Bubba. Hopefully we get this out. We're running out of battery.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Chubbers. Come on, girl. You can do it. Alright.
Now what?
I gotta drive forward.
You be careful.
Put it in 4-wheel drive now, okay? Because we're gonna be slipping.
He's like, I
No.
should not be doing this.
You put it in 4-wheel drive, put it down there, there you go. Okay, we're in 4-wheel drive. We've got to release the brake. Okay. We're gonna have to foot brake her a little bit because we're on a hill. Alright, so you stand up there and you steer, I'm gonna foot brake you.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta steer, Bubba. You can't be taking us all over the place. You gotta steer. There you go. Don't be looking at your mom, you gotta look straight ahead. And we're not honking horns, we're steering. There we go. Good job, Bubba. Alright, here we go. Watch out. Yeah, that's good work. That was good steering. Oh. Good job, Bubba. In our last video, I mentioned that I was working on a Father's Day bundle that included an ammo can, t-shirt, sticker pack, belt, and Father's Day card. I just want to let you guys know that that is now live on provenhands.com. If you want to get your dad something really interesting and cool for Father's Day, then feel free to check it out. Another day out here on this project, and I'm letting everything get warmed up, but I want to show you guys what I got done yesterday because I got a whole lot done, and it is looking really nice. Like, this gets me super amped. I already feel really good about how smooth I've gotten this and how well I think it's going to work for grass seed and everything that I want to do with it in the future. But the main issue we had here was this was a super low spot that would just collect water that came off the front yard and would kind of come down this hill, and then it didn't really have a place to go. So one of the things that we need to do is put in a very small culvert to just jump across the road right here, because that's where all of our storm drains are over there. But I've got this built up high enough now where it's not going to hold water once I get that culvert in, and allow us to be able to grow grass. One of the things I need to do today though is I need to taper this area back up into that little swallow, whatever you call these things. I need to sort of taper that up into that area over there to make sure that we still have a good grade to where the water won't just stay over there. It needs to still come this way, and I think that's going to take a bit more dirt, and we're running out of dirt, so hopefully we get that done. But the goal is to eventually get all of this seeded in grass, have it look just like that nice yard over there, and then this island area here that still has all these rolling hills and things and looks really cool and nice. We're gonna put either like mulch or pine straw all in that area and make that area like actually really good. But this area down here has just been impossible to maintain and just sort of like a mess, so we're getting it done. Look at that, folks. We have taken out a huge chunk of that dirt. Still have a big pile right here, and then there's some sort of junk along the backside that we'll have to deal with. But I think this is still pretty clean fill dirt, so we're gonna grab that chunk and put it up there in the front. All right, there's the first load of the day. Let's do it. Gotta give it the old 2 foot and boogie right here. It's kind of soft, so. Oh yeah, no problem. A dump trailer and American flag sounds like freedom to me. Well, Pops has come over to help me out, and we've gone through most of the good stuff in that other pile. So I've pulled the truck and tractor over here, over near the chicken coop, where I have a big pile of dirt that came out when we built our bridge across. If you missed that video, that is an awesome video. You should go check it out. But we're gonna fill, hopefully, up again with this pile over here and finish off out front, which I'll take you guys around and show you that in just a second. I am so happy that I got the dirt moved from the back near the shop to over here, at least most of it, because that means now we can actually start finishing up around the shop and preparing to pour concrete, which is really exciting. But up here in the front, I have to do something to get this established so that we don't have all this hard work wash away. So in another video, I'm going to be putting probably some ryegrass or something temporarily in here just for the short-term season until the fall, when hopefully I'll be able to plant not only these 2 sections, but all the future sections that I want to get cleaned up during the summer months. If you have any suggestions for a warm season grass that can be planted with seed and not sod, please leave a comment down below and let me know any of your suggestions for these areas that you see me clean up and future areas on the property. I'd love to get some advice there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.